Okay, I need to update you guys and show you what's been happening here in the high tunnel. There is some vegetables coming and tomatoes on the vine, and that is what is important. However, I have been learning a lot in my first year with this high tunnel. I mean, a ton. So let me show you some things straight up. Here are some examples of an indeterminate variety. They trellis great in the high tunnel. They are doing decent. There's some tomatoes on there. Again, these are indeterminate. And then the determinate varieties are really crowded because I wasn't aware that they were determinate. I have been trying to trellis them from the top as well as the weaving it through. I used bamboo stakes. And these are some beef steaks. There are lots of blooms on there. So again, in the end, as long as I get tomatoes, I will be one happy camper. That is the end goal. Oh, and what do you know? Down here, I had some awful looking tomatoes. Thought it was some soil contamination. This is different soil. This is from our compost pile. And these tomatoes still just are not looking happy. So no telling 100% what's going on. If you have any guesses, please let me know. But they do look way better than the ones I pulled out, that's for sure. Just some of them still have this gnarly leaf curl going on, so. Even some of my pepper plants aren't looking fabulous, but are still producing, so. The key in gardening though is to not get discouraged, so I'm really focusing on the victories, and let me show you some wins. Starting with my melon plant. That is loaded with blooms. I'm so excited at the thought of having some nice small watermelons here in Northwest Montana. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of this variety, but it is a Kaj melon. They should be about 2 to 3 pounds, and she is thriving. My cucumbers are really taking off over here. And I was crazy enough to plant a few more where I had to pull the tomatoes. So I need to get those trellised. The California Wanderers are doing really well, basically similar to a bell pepper, or a type of bell pepper. Here is a mini bell pepper in the pot. And then this is one right in the ground. So that kind of shows you something's going on with the soil. They don't look stoked. This one definitely looks a lot happier. Oh, there's even a little bell pepper. And then a lot of these are my hot pepper varieties. The ghost peppers are just loaded with flowers. I set up a drip irrigation on the pots. It was really easy. It's interesting because the Pequeño has a few little blooms, but it's mostly these ghost peppers that are loaded so far. Ghost pepper. But I have ahi kachugas, peach Carolina Reapers, regular Carolina Reapers. This is just a fun random pot I did with a hot pepper, basil, and some tomatoes. So those should be tasty. Yep, ghost pepper. Ah, here's a death spiral. The few on there. That's exciting. And this year I have done no pruning to my hot peppers. Just kind of letting them do their thing and seeing how it goes. And this is one of the Pequeños. I should have some peppers to show you soon. I can't wait. And I squeezed in some cut flowers over here. I have zinnias, amaranth, which I may need to support next year. I've never done cut flowers, so definitely just an experiment. Sunflowers, you just cannot go wrong with. I am so excited for all these sunflowers. They're gonna look beautiful. My arugula is only just now going to seed. I've been able to cut it and eat it and cut it and eat it and cut it and eat it. So very excited for that. Arugula is one of our faves. The garlic is about ready to pull. I tried growing beans on this trellis that I had to have, and none of the beans are really taken off. And then over here, I tried some snap peas. So now I have a honeysuckle, which I am told should definitely take off. So fingers crossed. I have some sunflowers from last year that popped up in this bed of garlic. Yeah. And the tried and true raspberry patch. So many raspberries. That wraps up the update. Please comment below if you have any advice or questions or things you would like me to cover next time. Have a good day.